Bienvenue au 35e Festival du Bois et welcome to the 35th edition of the Festival du Bois.
Official opening of the festival, your mayor, Richard Stewart.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be at Festival du Bois encore une fois. Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. C'est vraiment mon plaisir en tant que maire et au nom du conseil municipal, mes copains, mes collègues, de vous souhaiter tous la bienvenue. I'm going to introduce my council colleagues. Je veux introduire tous mes collègues ici et aussi quelqu'un de la communauté de Port Coquitlam. Over here, we've got Steve Kim, Councillor Steve Kim. Le conseiller Brent Asmunson. Councillor Robert Mazzarolo. Our resident Métis, Councillor Matt DeJohnlick. Councillor Craig Hodge. Councillor Hodge was a photojournalist, so he has taken more pictures of Festival du Bois than even me. Councillor Terry Towner. And from the community of Port Coquitlam, la communauté de francophone de Port Coquitlam, Nancy McCurra, Councillor Nancy McCurra. Who's the designate for Port Coquitlam's arts, culture, and heritage. So thank you very much for coming out today. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde pour tous les bénévoles. Thank you to all the volunteers, all of the sponsors, everybody that makes this amazing festival happen. My mother was French-Canadian de Saint-Boniface, Manitoba, and à cause de ça, because of that, we ended up in la communauté francophone de Maillardville. So it is amazingly, it gives me great honor and great, it warms my heart to be at Festival du Bois every year and to be able to celebrate le fait francophone, to celebrate the francophone reality of this community. So on behalf of Coquitlam City Council, thank you all for being here, and let's have a wonderful festival. You gonna do this one? Okay, it's still me, is it? Okay, now representing the federal government, representing Ottawa, le gouvernement fédéral, we'll have some of you know this woman, Joanne Dumas, and she is today representing our Member of Parliament, Ron McKinnon.
Merci. Well, Ron couldn't be here today and has requested that we read his welcoming words. So I'll start in French. Chers amis, j'ai le grand plaisir de vous souhaiter la bienvenue à ce 35e Festival du Bois de Maillardville, une célébration des arts, de la musique, de la nourriture et de la langue des Franco-Canadiens et des Métis. Voilà une occasion de célébrer le riche héritage francophone canadien. Notre gouvernement est fier de donner son appui à cette célébration en tant que représentant parlementaire de Port Coquitlam. Je vous souhaite une semaine de joie et de plaisir. So, translates into, dear friends, I am pleased to welcome you to the Maillardville's 35th annual Festival du Bois, a celebration of Franco-Canadian and Métis art, music, food, and language. It's an opportunity to celebrate Canada's rich Francophone heritage. Our government is proud to support this celebration. As your Member of Parliament for Port Coquitlam, I wish you a joyous and fun-filled weekend ahead. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Also, we also have words from our Federation of Francophones of British Columbia. I'm so sorry. So I would like to introduce you to our president of Société Francophone de Mayerville, Madame Geneviève Kyle Lefebvre, who will read a few words from them. Merci.
Thank you, Joanne. Bonjour, chers festivaliers. C'est sur les territoires traditionnels autochtones non cédés des nations Coquitlam que le Festival du Bois se déroule. C'est un très grand bonheur de vous savoir rassemblés pour le 35e édition du Festival du Bois de Mayerville. Enfin, de célébrer notre culture francophone vibrante et diversifiée. Je remercie l'équipe de la Société francophone de Mayerville et sa directrice générale, Joanne Dumas, de nous offrir cette excellente occasion de festoyer. Je leur adresse toutes mes félicitations pour ce festival devenu une tradition francophone renommée dans la province qui sera, j'en suis sûre, un autre succès. Hello, festival goers. The Festival du Bois takes place on the unceded traditional land of the Coquitlam Nation. It is a great pleasure to see you gathered for the 35th edition of the Festival du Bois in Mayerville to celebrate our vibrant and diverse Francophone culture. I would like to thank the Société francophone de Mayerville team and its general manager, Joanne Dumas, for offering us this excellent opportunity to celebrate. I congratulate them on this festival, which has become a renowned Francophone tradition in the province and which I am sure will be another great success. Chers amis, l'année dernière a vu se moderniser la loi sur les langues officielles et nous avons entamé la nouvelle année avec l'annonce de la politique des services en français. Ce sont là deux superbes nouvelles que nous devons célébrer aujourd'hui à l'occasion du mois de la francophonie et du Festival du Bois. Je suis heureuse également de vous annoncer que suite à notre victoire en cours il y a maintenant 2 ans, nous devrions voir des centres d'aide à la recherche d'emplois francophones ouvrir cette année et les années suivantes dans la province. Ce sont des pas importants pour la vitalité de notre communauté, même si le chemin reste long, nous continuons à avancer. Dear friends, last year was marked by the modernization of the Official Language Act, and we began the new year with the announcement of the French language service policy. We're still celebrating these two great achievements during this Francophonie month, and of course here at the Festival du Bois. I am also happy to announce that following our victory in the court 2 years ago, we should be seeing Francophone job search assistance centers open this year and in subsequent years across the province. These are important steps for the vitality of our community, and we still have a long way to go, we will keep moving forward. Le Festival du Bois est justement un rendez-vous annuel qui démontre notre vitalité, notre dynamisme et notre richesse. Prisé par les francophones et non francophones, c'est une tradition culturelle de notre francophonie en Colombie-Britannique qui nous rassemble et nous représente. Je vous souhaite de profiter de cette édition, de célébrer notre francophonie et de vous y imprégner. The Festival du Bois is an annual event that demonstrates our vitality, our dynamism, and our richesse, popular with francophones and non-francophone alike. It's a tradition of our francophonie in British Columbia that gathers us together and represents us. I hope you enjoyed this edition. Celebrate our francophonie and immerse yourself into it. Bon et joyeux festival à tous. Happy festival to all of you. One more. Comme présidente de la Société francophone de Maillardville et au nom de la communauté de Maillardville et du conseil d'administration de la Société francophone de Maillardville, je tiens à exprimer ma profonde gratitude envers Mme Joanne Dumas pour ses 28 ans de service en tant que directrice générale. Maillardville ne sera pas ce qu'elle est sans son dénouement, sans son dévouement. Nous lui souhaitons une joyeuse retraite, même si Joanne continuera à occuper des postes au sein d'organisations francophones qui aident les personnes âgées, ainsi que dans les arts et cultures de la Colombie-Britannique. Un gros merci, Joanne. As a president of the Francophone Society, and on behalf of the Maillardville community, and the board of director of the Francophone Society of Maillardville, I want to express heartfelt gratitude to Madame Joanne Dumas for her 28 years of service as an executive director. Maillardville wouldn't be the same without her dedication. We wish her a joyful retirement, even though she will keep a role on Francophone organization that assists seniors and well in the art and culture in BC. We wish her a joyful retirement. From all of us, thank you, Joanne. Merci, Joanne.
And here's the mayor again.
Very quickly, I didn't want to let this opportunity pass, and thank you. That's the St. Boniface, Manitoba colors? Yeah, so very well done. I didn't want to let this opportunity pass because for 28 years, ever since I was 7 years old, Joanne Dumas has led this and cracked the whip to get this to happen. For my 15 years as mayor, she has been a thorn in my side. And I know Councillor Asmundson can vouch for the same number of years and others as well. So on behalf of Coquitlam City Council, not just la communauté francophone de Maillardville, mais toute la communauté de Coquitlam, all of the city of Coquitlam, we owe you a debt of gratitude, Joanne. And thank you. Merci. We owe you this debt, but Stuart is a Scottish name, so we're not going to pay it. But we owe it. Thank you, merci.
Before moving forward, we'd like to acknowledge with gratitude and respect that the name Coquitlam was derived from the Unkuminum word Quiquetlum, meaning red fish up the river. The city is honored to be located on the Quiquetlum traditional and ancestral lands, including those parts that were historically shared with the Katsi and other Coast Salish peoples. Nous reconnaissons avec gratitude et respect que le nom Coquitlam est dérivé du mot Hunkumenum Quiquetlum, signifiant poisson rouge en amont de la rivière. La ville est honorée d'être située sur les terres traditionnelles et ancestrales des Quiquetlum, y compris les parties qui étaient historiquement partagées avec les Katsi et d'autres peuples salish de la côte. J'aimerais inviter Lorelei Lyons, the knowledge carrier for the region, for a smudge ceremony. And with this, I declare the 35th Festival du Bois officially open. Woohoo! Thank you all to our distinguished guests. Thanks for coming. And now I'm going to introduce our next band. There's an Acadian tradition that dates back from 1755, back when there was no cell phones, but people needed to warn the next village that the bad guys were coming. So they would make a lot of noise. And then in 1955, this was revived by the Archbishop of Moncton. And he called it a tintamarre. So, you're gonna use your pots, your feet, your hand, your mouth, bang your tables, and for 30 seconds, let's wake up. Okay? Let's go! Well done! Our first tintamarre of the day. So now, let me introduce you to the Métis Jiggers. Métis jigging originated in the Red River area in Manitoba, but BC has its own tradition. So, please, welcome the Wachea Jigger with Alicia, Nadia, and Fergus.
Thank you. Test. Thank you, everybody. My name is Fergus, and we are going to be showing you guys a bit of Métis jigging today. On the fiddle, on the left there, we have Kathleen Nisbet. And Keith Hill, also on the fiddle. And Fagan Furlong on the guitar. My name is Fergus. Over here we have Alicia and Nadia, my sister. And we're gonna be showing you guys, starting off with the Red River Jig. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about where the song comes from. So the story goes that early one morning, a Métis man was sitting on the patio of his home, sipping his peppermint tea, listening to the wind, the birds, and a strange tune in the distance. He's listening for a little while and he's picking up a bit of a melody. It's a really nice song. He's quite enjoying it. So he runs inside, grabs his fiddle, brings it outside, and starts plucking along, seeing if he can play along to this melody from the distance. Eventually he adds the bow in, starts bowing, and he's got a bit of a melody, a bit of a rhythm, and he's starting to write a completely new song that he's never heard before. Now, what he didn't know is that way down the Red River, there was a Scotsman playing the bagpipes. And though that Scotsman was playing an original Scottish tune, the song that the Métis man heard had been changed by the wind as it came down the river. And what the Métis man was playing was a completely unique tune that came to be known as the Red River Jig. Now, these days, you'll see this song or this dance anytime Métis people come together. You can say that us Métis, when we hear it, we can't keep our feet on the ground. So we're going to start it off for you guys here. Me and my sister and the Wachea Jiggers are going to be showing you the Red River Jig. More changes? Yeah. you. Awesome job, you guys. And when the music goes high again, we go back to our basic jig step. Step, 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 scuff. Step, 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 scuff. Step, 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 scuff. And when it goes low, the last time we're gonna do one more fancy step. This one is called front heel. It's just like front toe, except you put your heel down. Heel like this, and out, and in, and out, and in. A little bit faster to the rhythm of the music though. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna come into it and we're gonna go from the beginning. Here we go. And step, 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 scuff. Step, 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 scuff. Step, 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 scuff. Keep it going. Amazing job, you guys. And here comes the change. We're doing front toe. And back to the jig step. Step, 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 scuff. And the next change, we're gonna do side toe.
With me, La Famille Leblanc. They just came out of the stage and everybody was dancing. Everybody was having such a fantastic time. So I know it's quite noisy now. We're gonna go for it. I want to know what's your name and which instrument do you play?
So I'm Charlotte and I play the fiddle and I sing. I'm Rosalie, I play the concertina. I'm Melody Leblanc and I play the whistle and I dance.
My name's Robin. I play the fiddle, the piano.
I'm Rebecca and I'm a singer. Welcome, welcome. So tell me, where is this beautiful influence? Why did you guys started to play music as a family? And now you guys are going all over the world, I'm hearing, to give some concerts. So tell me your story.
So it all started when we were young. I think Dad always, it was his passion playing music. So we were really we were born in that. We had musicians coming in and out from the house, kitchen parties all the time. And I think in 2016, he got invited to a festival to play the fiddle. And he said, oh, I'm not gonna go. I can't leave my wife and my kids behind. And he talked about it with our mom. And she said, we would like you to go. And then, so he wrote to the festival and he said, I'm going, but if you take me with my family. And the festival said, yes, sure, because it's a UNESCO festival and they like to see the transmission. So we went there in 2016 and from there we made some connections all over the world, South Korea, and we began playing, dancing. It started with dancing, but it moved on to playing instruments. We practiced a lot.
So you're the father. Where is your influence of music started?
Well, it started when my mother decided to bring me at the convent to take piano lessons. And from there, I did the festivals, became a drummer when I was their age, and finally got into traditional music.
And you're the famous wife? So tell me where your influence of music, and maybe he chose you for music. Tell me more.
Yes, so I used to play music before I meet Robin. And so my grandfather was a singer, and I'm as well a singer too.
And I think it's why he picked me up. He chose me, I think, because of my artist side. Well, obviously, look at those three beautiful girls, and I can see your all the beautiful talent that you guys have passed down, and it's amazing to see this as a family. So, I mean, congratulations. Everybody was dancing. We're so happy to have you. We're so lucky to have you here at the Festival du Bois, and we'll see you for another edition.
Of course.
Hopefully. See you next time. Je vous amène présentement à la cabane à sucre avec Monsieur Arcel. Bonjour Arcel.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Arcel, chaque année, vous êtes à la fameuse tente où on peut déguster la tire à l'érable.
Oui.
Pourquoi faire ça chaque année avec nous?
Parce que c'était un plaisir d'être avec tout le monde alentour. La température est bonne. Très bien.
Vous voulez partager votre tradition de québécoise? Vous êtes québécois?
Non, je ne suis pas québécois. Moi, je viens de Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, donc une tradition de sucre à l'érable, donc.
Oui.
Merci beaucoup, Arcel, de faire ça chaque année. Arcel, est-ce que je peux vous prendre un morceau, un petit bâton de tir? Une ici? J'ai le droit? OK, on y va.
Faut te casser les dents.
Je vais me casser les dents. Tellement bon. Un grand merci à toi. Bon
Très bien.
festival.
Il y en a-tu un?
Ouais, il est bon. Salut! From the Tri-Cities Community Television, myself, Genevieve, it was a pleasure to have you with us celebrating the 35th edition of the Festival du Bois. We'll see you next year for the 36th edition.